Hello America, this is Call of Duty Goddess. Today is March 29th, 2016. I have an article here from Freedom Outpost titled Criminal Countersuit May Expose Criminal Conspiracy in Lavoy Finicum Murder, including Oregon Governor, dated March 28, 2016. I am normally not one to make predictions, but if I had to make one about the criminal conspiracy surrounding the murder of Lavoy Finicum, I would have to predict that the institutional corruption within Oregon is soon to be openly exposed. God, I hope so. This is no small matter. You ain't joking. Since the corruption appears to reach all the way up to the highest levels of government, and he is not joking. As recently reported on Northwest Liberty News, Pete Santilli and Joseph O'Shaughnessy have filed similar pretrial discovery requests that should certainly make all of those involved the criminal conspiracy to kill Lavoy Finicum more than a bit nervous. On the heels of the motions outlined above, Shauna Cox has filed a criminal countersuit against all of the people involved in the same criminal conspiracy, including Governor Kate Brown. I have included a portion of the official court document below. The state and federal bar association members who committed crimes against the Hammond family and myself, known to me at this time, are Judge Grasty, Senator Cliff Bentz, Harney County Prosecutor Tim Colon, Governor Kate Brown, U.S. Prosecutors Dwight Holton, Kirk Engel, Kelly Zuzman, S. Amanda Marshall, Judge Hogan, and Judge Ian Aiken. Harney County public officials who committed crimes against the Hammond family and myself by omissions and misprision of felonies are Sheriff David Ward and FBI Special Agent Catherine Armstrong. Additional affirmative defenses I am reserving include a lot of things. I object to the court continuing to attempt to identify me as a subject of the corporate United States of America. I ask the court to cease and desist this and acknowledge I am a sovereign citizen with state and federal constitutional rights and protections of law. I'm going to read that again. That's number 4. I object to the court continuing to attempt to identify me as a subject of corporate United States of America. I ask the court to cease and desist this and acknowledge I am a sovereign citizen with state and federal constitutional rights and protections of law. Nice. I'm requesting a fact-finding hearing to identify the status of the court and my status with the court. Restriction of judicial powers. Selective prosecution, unequal protections of the laws, government, the people. Omission or misrepresentation of felony by state and federal agents, officials, and employees. Subversive activities against our state and federal constitutional form of governments, malicious prosecution, unlawful detainment and seizure, RICO racketeering efforts organized against me, us, the Hammonds, and others, the constitutional right of militia to assemble against subversive attacks against the Constitution of the United States and the people of the United States. My right to assemble was inferred with. My freedom of speech was inferred with. Criminal negligence, organized attempted execution, murder of a witness and informant, organized execution, murder of my co-witness and co-informant. Foreign agents operating subversively within the United States, including but not limited to the state and federal bar associations, IMF agents, and Blackstone mercenaries. I'll read number 19 again. Foreign agents operating subversively within the United States, including but not limited to state and federal bar associations. BAR, British Accreditation Registry Associations. IMF agent, International Monetary Fund agents, and Blackstone mercenaries. And it states a whole bunch of codes, and it goes on to say false representation concerning title, criminal sabotage, assemblages of saboteurs, fraudulent removal of property, intent to defraud, malicious prosecution, subversive activities made felony, conviction of a public officer forfeits trust, culpability, complicity, assault in the first, second, and third degrees, coercion, harassment, theft, robbery, forgery, duress, bribery, trading in public office, trading in special influence, failure of duty by public officer, intimidating a witness, tampering with a witness, tampering with physical evidence, rendering criminal assistance, compounding, abuse of office, organized crime, leading organized crime, controlling enterprise or realty, conspiracy or attempt, criminal, profiteering, money laundering, oath on admission, adverse possession under claim and color of title, rights of survivors and witnesses, right of effective counsel and judicial officer defined when disqualified. Whew! And there is a link here to download the official court filing in its entirety. And whew, that was a mouthful. This is Call of Duty Goddess signing off, and as always, I'll leave the link below. I got your 6.